A very firm believer in life that hard times create character. When I was little, I had a very fixed mindset. And at some point, I started looking into fixed mindset versus growth mindset, and I was very obsessed with it. And this is what I'm going to get into. When you are going through a chaotic moment in your life, what is the question that everybody tends to ask? It is, why is this happening to me? I was one of those people at some point when I was a little younger. I always asked that question, why is this happening to me? When you ask that question, you are forcing yourself into a victim mindset. So what I did, I started looking into growth mindset. I started looking at the differences between a growth mindset and a fixed mindset. And I came across two questions that have benefited me tremendously when I'm going through a hard time in my life or a chaotic moment in my life. And that is, what is this trying to teach me? And what can I learn from this situation? When you ask those two questions alone and you actually internalize it, you can come across that situation going on in your life in a positive way. Just asking those two questions alone. When you say, why is this happening to me? You are forcing yourself into a victim mindset where you can't grow, where you can't learn, and where you can't end up in a positive on the other side. When you ask those two questions at any moment in your life when you're going through hard things, I guarantee you, if you really internalize it, you will find a benefit from it. Try it out.